What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your Brewmaster-in-Chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you with an Azorius deck that isn't really a control deck. It's more of a tokens deck. And I do want to give some credit where credit is due. The initial idea came at me from X, as they often do. From a user called Maffy, the Magic Muffin. He's a fellow Italian. And yeah, so if you're watching this, Maffy, thanks for the idea. I stole a couple of key points from your brew and, of course, did some of my own brew labifying, as I always do, to make the deck feel a little bit more like my own creation. And this beauty came into existence. It has an obscene amount of interesting play patterns and potential lines. If, you know, even just one match tonight, we get to do almost all of them, I'll consider it a win. And without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. Simply called the Temporal Seedshark with Teferi on the deck box. It's been a while since we've seen 5 fairy. To 5. -2 makes a spirit. Both the spirit and the planeswalker gain counters when you draw cards. If you make counters on top of Caretaker's talents, you draw cards. You can see where this is going. -2, make a spirit, Caretaker trigger, spirit grows, so does Teferi. Use the Caretaker's level 1 to level 2 ability to copy one of the spirits. Spirals out of control pretty rapidly. The very same thing can be said of Chrome Host Seedshark. This is a, let's say, creature deck, in a sense that we're trying to go wide with our tokens, where you don't mind firing off a Sunfall. You know, if you have Chrome Host Seedshark in play, you've gone wide with all your little tokens, the opponent has some creatures down, you Sunfall. Not only will you get a 5 incubator, because Chrome Host Seedshark counts the spell mana value, you'll also get another incubator of the number of creatures that are on the board. So often, you know, you sweep the field and you're left with 2 massive incubator tokens, which of course also trigger your Caretaker's talent. The card that is coming to dominate standard right now, like it's in every freaking deck that can play it. It's obviously really good. The only place where I'm still left a little bit confused as to what to do is with the counter spells, because one of the really nice lines is to use 3 steps ahead to copy the Chrome Host Seedshark, and then copy the copy with the Caretaker's talent. Isn't that a groovy line? I hope we get to do it. I've done it in testing, and hopefully we get to, you know, absolutely whoop some ass in what is an Azorius deck, which gets to play a lot of the, you know, known enemies whenever I'm the one on the receiving end. Negates, Normalize, 3 steps ahead, Temporal, Lockdown, Sunfall, all of the, you know, Azorius control type cards in what is actually secretly more of a token deck with Caretaker's talent and Chrome Host Seedshark dominating the meat and potatoes sort of center of the curve, with a Teferi, you know, top end to get us back into a match. I've had some really grindy ones against Boros control, which have ended up in some sweet victories. And Boros control and the ever-present Golgari midrange is the reason for the 3 of Requisition Raid. Getting rid of the opponents, you know, in one fell swoop with a Requisition Raid for very little mana. You're getting rid of the opponents' Urbra's Forge, their Caretaker's talent, and putting +1/+1 counters on all of your tokens. That is a very, very nice card for sideboards, especially if you're playing in best of 3. 26 lands to, you know, cover our 2.8 curve. Spellgyre and Beza sort of here in the middle ground. After the turn 3, we can hopefully draw a Beza against Mono Red or Rakdos Prowess and stabilize a little bit. And then Spellgyre, Silver Scrutiny, other ways of drawing cards. At some point, you can line up a turn where you have already got a bunch of these spirits, and then you just X is 5, draw a bunch with Silver Scrutiny. All your little spirits grow, and boom, 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 go face. Of course, as any good controlling kind of Azorius deck should do, we also have Mirrex and Fountainport and Restless Anchorage as alt win cons. I think that's enough talking, and it's about time for us to jump into some games. See how the deck holds up on the Mythic ladder. I've refined it quite a bit since the initial version 1 that you would have seen me posting about on X. Thomas Krug. No. Thank you. Better-ish? Kinda? The algorithm really likes giving me this opponent when I'm playing this deck somehow. Carrot cake? No? Okay. No, let's slow roll. It's gonna be the freaking Forge now, I would say. Would be my guess. It was one or the other, right? I think now it's time to really hold up a counterspell, honestly. However much I would rather play a Shark, we may just have to hold up Negate. There we go. Keep those Forges coming. I got more counterspells where that came from. Sure. Skabloink. Land, please. Thank you. I wish I had a another Negate. I should have actually countered that first Forge with a Spellgyre so that I could have played Shark into... Ooh. Nah. Blue, white, white. Bluff, we have Negate. Hope Shark doesn't die. Or still counter stuff. I think we're still just countering stuff. Now we have a 1 less mana requirement than Spellgyre. Sure. Sort of a ish kinda new addition to this Boros midrange deck. Control deck. We need one more blue source. So I will go a Scryan here. It's a tapped one, unfortunately. So we'll probably just boop. Don't need to do it now. We're getting close to being able to deploy our Shark, which will be really quite nice. Okay, now's the time to do it. But doink. Of course, the auto tapper. Oh, for God's sakes. You absolute ass of an auto tapper. I cannot believe that. Why? I always let this happen to me. Oh, that's so dumb, man. Ah, my goodness. Why? Why do this to yourself, Lone Fox? Come on, mate. This is not on. You must never just knee-jerk like that. Check what you're tapping. This stupid program is designed to tap your pain land for colorless no matter what the situation is. Now we have no counterspell. Here comes the... Oof. We got lucky. Honestly. So let's go blue, white, colorless. Play Shark. Hold up counterspell. Unbelievably silly move there. Yep. Okay, cool. I think we use it. If you got another, that's totally fine on me. That's one less get lost for our talent, which may get us back into this, because it's not looking good. We definitely got shafted by that auto-tapper there in the last turn. I think that was really bad. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We take 4 at the very least. I'm not very stupid. I'm not about to allow you to kill me with a lightning helix. We may just have to use the Sunfall now. Forge coming. Cool. Fine. Groovy. For now, at least. We can't let ourselves get too low in the life. We have really just got Beza here to gain a bit, so gotta play around it. So we can tap Fountainport and Plains to activate the 3 power and toughness incubator. Force him to tap out. Make another incubator. And we got the Requisition Raid off the top. Yes, please. Could not be happier about that outcome. I think in this case, I will just bust out the... no, let's just get rid of this damn Katsuli, whatever the hell. As well as the fish. Okay. Now. Now we're talking. Yeah? Because we're going to get 1 trigger. Beza. Ooh, that is juicy, mate. Does that leave us with enough? Yes. Oh, baby. Life is good. So, Requisition Raid. Artifact. If we go 1+1, that leaves us with 2. Yes! Yes! So we even get to grow this a tiny bit. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. That's fine. Schwank! Ooh. Lockdown. Might just be Sunfall at this point, honestly. Unfortunately. Would not be surprised. But that's okay. We can start swinging with Anchorage, draw a bunch of 2 talents in play, and then protect ourselves against future things. Okay. Another Brotherhood's End? Will be my guess here. Sure. Not quite as annoying as a Sunfall, so it's also cool. I'm fine with that. Let's see if we can actually survive. Yeah, or does he have a lightning helix in hand? It's only token, right? Okay. So fine, let's tap this for blue so that we can make a treasure out of this. We anyway have nothing instant speed here, so... Gross. Hey, that's 1 less helix to the face, right? When we're at 7. Okay, can we stop flooding, please? Thank you. I'm gonna hold back one of these talents. At some point, we end up in a card, you know, amount in deck situation. Sure. Attack, draw card. Sweet ass. That's one less fish to deal with next turn. Sure. Absolutely okay with that. Before it goes off, let's get rid of the Fountainport. Yes, that gives him one more mana to play with during our turn, but now's the time whilst we had that additional treasure lying around. Might just be that Mirrex carries us here, but I'm willing to try Restless Anchorage once more and see if he has another goddamn freaking Helix. Of course he does. Oh, lol. Aha! Sharky. Ooh, that can get lovely exiled. As far as I'm concerned. Negate, you beauty. Okay, it's time to apply the card advantage galore. That is going to be double caretakers against 0 caretakers. And see what the opponent can throw at us with whilst we have Negate available. I think we'll be able to save a shark. And they'll scoop it up. Ooh. Okay. Beza, you beauty! Alright, shark. Pass the turn, I would say. Copy shark. Hell yeah. Then we're really cooking. Oh my god, do we get to do the thing I mentioned in the introduction on the very first game? Woo! That would be phenomenale. Go for that Sunfall. I know you want to. No? Okay. Not quite. Could be a get lost. Two tokens, double triggers. Schwank, schwank. Bye bye. Yes. Yes, baby. The opponent was not going to stick around for more of that. Unfortunately. I would have loved to show you what is possible with multiple Chrome Sharks, multiple Caretakers talents. Alright, just... Game 1. Big success. I like. I did reset the Sorry, I'm just coordinating two things at once. Beg your pardon. It is the nature of my life. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. No second white. No 2-mana thing on the draw. But it could be really good. So I think I'm just gonna risk this one. Let's play out the wastes first. What? Plechovahuba. Could be like Polish or something. Maybe not quite enough K's for Polish. Oh no. Not the bat on turn 2. Anything but the bat on turn freaking 2. Here we go. No? Maybe it'll be the talent first. Lockdown will be just great. I have a sneaking suspicion, however. It just makes my day, honestly. Double lockdown. I mean, of course they play Terra Sunder. Often it's only 2 copies, though, at the very most, so... Fingers crossed. Let's go, Batty. No? Come on. Okay, so now we're holding up counter magic. This is my most hated deck in the format, and I feel like the brew I'm playing right now is pretty okay to beat on it, so... Let's see. I'm just hoping to draw out something, but he's a good player, so I think we're just going to have to just go for the lockdown now. Which is really annoying, because, yeah. He'll cut down his own Dread Knight, for sure. It's disgusting, this card. It's so damn good. It's quite hard for me to explain, like, just quite how good it is. Fortunately, most of his next turn will be employed, you know, doing the thing. Dread Whispers plus replay it will be my guess. He's dying for a black source here, the poor guy. Oh, this time you're not going to get around my second one. However, This is the turn where we need to counter, like, annoying-ass cards. Most of the time. No? Okay. So I'm gonna Spellgyre. Have a little look-see at the top of my deck and draw some cards. What you got for me, boy? No, no. Thank you. Sheesh. Beza's good. Beza's really just phenomenal, honestly. Quite happy to play out a Beza. Although, we could just start things off differently. Play a Caretaker's talent. But I think... Actually, yeah. Let's just get rid of you for now. If you have another cut down, I'll let it happen. Maybe it's even a go for the throat that would have killed my Beza, so... Yeah. What a card, huh? Cool. At least now, again, he has to spend at least 4 mana. At least 2. To make sure that this survives, because otherwise it's gone for the turn. Sure. Fine. You'll probably take the Sunfall. Be my guess. What? Okay, that means you've got another bat. Has to be you've got another bat. Caretaker's talent. No? Alright. Let's get the Fountainport down, and now we can both Caretakers and Bezas draw card, gain 4. Hello. Hello. Inevitable. Just completely inevitable. I guess he kills my talent. It's fine. Yep, makes sense. We've got 4 of them in the deck though, so that's okay. Okay, so let's just Sunfall here. Get back my... How many more Go for the Throats have you got in your hand? Let's find out. We are flooding. Flooding. Preacher, Preacher. Preacher's fine. This is good. This is fantastic. This is great. Hello. Make a 3 copy jobby my bobby guy, incubator man. We're setting ourselves up for the very same line as in the previous game here by copying our Chrome host. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we can't do all the things, but we can do 2 of the things. We may end up doing, well, let's see. Let's see. We may end up having to just do a few of the things, or just one of the things, and hold up a incubator dude. Sure. What? So there's, dude, what's his name? Vindicator? No, Obliterator? You're really playing Obliterators in here? Cool story, bro. Draw. No, get lost. Hallelujah. Sorry, cut down is what I meant to say. Okay, so we take this. There may still be, he just drew something there. So we'll find out soon enough what that was. Top Deck City! Top Deck City, baby!
Fast as a puzzle.
Thank you. I'll take that.
It's nice to see a
Pass the
familiar
turn.
face.
And we can probably just swing here. Let's set ourselves up for a insane Requisition Raid turn. If he just plays... Ooh. Okay. Okay. Do you have the fight spell thingy? You're going to try and go... And I knew it was in there. Now we just remove it. Bazinga! Unless he's got a, like his last card in hand is a, Snakeskin Veil. We should be pretty groovy. Bye-bye. Okay, so probably just gonna throw the spirit under the bus, unfortunately. Just to protect our Mr. Yeah. I would put that bushwhack on the bottom, honestly. Let's see if he goes for Teferi or face. Ah, that's what you were keeping. So, okay, looks like we lose Teferi. And then we just go for the Requisition Raid play. If he does attack, these things have no vigilance, and we should just kill him outright with our incubators. So, pretty okay with that, honestly. We can even just level up this, but that costs more. Go for it. You're dead. Surely you know that.
Truth still eludes me.
As you can see by my billions of incubator tokens, you are so dead. Sure. Uh-huh. 1. 2. This will only cost me a little bit, so let's just do it. Oh, Golgari midrange sent packing. Life is good in the hood. There's nothing I want more out of my games these days is to beat the crap on that deck. It's a little bit too obnoxious, a little bit too present in the meta. It needs to have its place. You know, it needs to be put in its place. How are we doing for time? Because these matches are longer than usual. This will probably end up having to be the final match, unfortunately, because I'm having a lot of fun. Just gonna mute the microphone here 1 second while I call my babysitter. Babysitter's not answering. A little bit suspicious sometimes. I would like love to know where you are. So domain, and we are completely behind on mana and everything, so probably gonna lose this one. The latest version of domain. Yeah. All right, you do you, mate. Gross. At least they're running out their hand pretty rapidly. Where are my lands? I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. I have 26 in the deck. Of course. The perfectly timed, Cavern of Souls for the turn, frick, whatever. Like, you know from the get-go that the algorithm decided that you were going to lose this game. There's like just no way. The opponent has 7 mana available and you have 3, and everything just plays out exactly to screw you. You know that there's something suspicious there. Like, you were never going to win that match, no matter what you do. There was no better way I could have played that in any which way. And I guess that's the element of luck that they try to program into a computer algorithm. Maybe, like, but it just feels completely, like, unbalanced from turn 1. 3 mana to 6. And he didn't even use any ramp spells there. We just made no drops at all for the first few turns. That's a much better hand. Ooh, okay. Mono blue, huh? Cool. Yeah, I mean, nothing's gonna clear a 2 mana blue open situation, unfortunately. So I guess we just have to use our Mirrexes here to win the game, which is always an option. Bugger off. Cool. Tap out, please. Ooh. I guess you got some bouncies and stuff going on. Amazing. Just amazing. That leaves us with 4 mana for the Spellgyre, should we wish to employ it. Probably don't. No, this only makes a 1 mana thingy majiggy. Totally okay with that. Keep using those kind of spells up, please. No worries. As long as I keep you guessing with regards to my you know, sure. You're gonna... Oh! Wrong target. Absolutely wrong target. None of this is gonna really do it. Interesting game, this, actually. Pretty exciting stuff. For once, a mono-blue matchup that doesn't feel completely boring af. Imagine a Sunfall clears on this board now. Let's make a treasure. That doesn't cost me any life. Still draws a card. Whew. Okay, he's got, for now, if we play Beza, we won't get much out of it. So I think what we do here is just play another one of these. Of course, we just got shafted by the auto tapper once again. But we do have a treasure, so that's pretty cool. Ha! Alright, who's gonna win this? A lot of blue mana available. Okay. You know what? Sure. Bye-bye. Down to one card in hand. I will make a fish. I will block your terror. Where are my Sunfalls? I have many of them. So now still kind of useless. Pass the turn. Double Negate's going to be so good here, I think. Mono blue gets stuff. When that happens, life is good, and we have arrived neatly, tidily at the 45-minute mark. And unfortunately, it is a brand new brew, so in terms of stats, what we played tonight is what's going to be on Untapped. So I'll play it a bit more off camera, and I'll post the stats on X when I post this list in a few days' time. So thank you all so much for watching. Let's jump in with some final thoughts. Honestly, it's a V3. There are very few of them. I would say maybe we can cut the normalize entirely and just go like 3 and 4 or 3 and 3 and one more. I don't know. I really don't know. This is one of those that like the sideboard would just be a thing of beauty in best of 3. In best of 1, I think we're at where it needs to be. As I said, a lot of refining has gone to reach this specific point. But yeah, Negate did feel really good in a lot of those games, and I feel like the algorithm serves me up opponents that are playing, more Boros control and that kind of stuff whenever I'm playing this type of list, and then the matches are really fun, grindy AF, plenty of moving parts, and as you saw, often leading to victory with a very low life total. But I'm happy we got to do most of the things. I mean, honestly, pretty much all of the things. We copied a shark with the 3 steps ahead. We copied a token shark with Caretaker's talent. We made a bunch of tokens that were huge. We lost against Domain. When we bricked. I don't feel like that's any fault of mine or the decks, just some R&D. So definitely worth checking out. If you're into Azorius, this might be where things are going for you over the next little while as we wait and see what Duskmourn has in store. we may end up having to go into a more traditional control deck with less creatures and token generators and things, and just more disgusting removal and things. But as you know, I'm not the channel to watch for that kind of video unless I've had a really, really bad day getting my ass handed to me by people playing that kind of deck. Then I probably won't be playing too many of them. So let's see where the meta goes. But for now, I'm going to leave this one exactly as is. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.
Woo!